Morning. Hi, hello, welcome. It's me, Ron, your local resident bug, and welcome back to the channel. It's been about 6 months since I said I would be back. Sorry. Jesus. So I have a couple things I want to go through first and foremost. Firstly, thank you to Kenji Ueda for making the music that we're currently listening to. It might sound a little weird. I don't know. I'm trying to make it sound nice. And thank you to Milk Foam. They're an artist that I commissioned for the lovely Gridora that you are seeing on screen right now. And then thirdly, thank you to Green Spiny. All three people will be linked in the description, but Green Spiny is going to be technically the subject of today's video, so let's start getting that thing loaded. You will see it here soon in a minute up on the screen. There we go. Cool. So firstly, while this thing loads, where am I at? Where have I been? What's going on? So first things first, let me take a sip of my water. Where have I been? Pain and suffering. I manage a restaurant in my local area, and it is a lot, if you can believe it. Excuse me. Minimum 50-hour weeks. You know, typically it ends up being a little higher than that. So, not having Cardfight Vanguard in my area has been a huge detriment to me being able to play the fucking game. So, just having me and my husband to play Vanguard with has been... It's good, but, like, there's not, you know... There's only so much replayability to Cardfight Vanguard, and it's a lot more fun when you have a local scene, which I'll hopefully be able to move back towards soon. So, I've got a couple things I want to talk about, you know, today, and a couple other things that I have listed that I want to talk about soon. So I really am hoping that I'll be able to actually, you know, make more than just one video and then disappear for half a year again. So that being said, here's Cardfight Connect. It's a new Vanguard engine made by the guy at the very start. Was Spiny, Green Spiny. Sorry, I have it on my phone just to make sure. I'm bad with names. You can see here we've got a deck builder. I've got 2 decks in here already preloaded. I would make a third, but I don't want to make this video too super long. For making a deck builder, or for making a deck, it's a little sort of complex. You know, you can get pretty specific with your what you're searching, you know, everything, grade, gift, clan, race, type, etc. But it definitely helps if you know the card name, right? It types up and it's like, this one said if you have Xerath Phantome, if you have Xerath Vanguard, you know, it all shows up. So super super nice, but it's like not as good for the people who, you know, frequently forget, you know, what the name is but not the art. So like, oh, I remember what it looks like. Okay, buddy. Ooh. Oh, it's still going. You know, it can cause some problems in its own right. Everything can. So I don't mind it personally, because if I'm looking up a deck, you know, this Rancor Spear Trooper, I'll have the cards physically in person, and then I'll know what they look like and what grade they are, so I'll just kind of easily look them up. One of the bigger things for this, and this might sound lonely as fuck, but one of the bigger things with this is that you can play single player, right? Sounds really silly, but I genuinely think that's a good thing for people who are trying to test, get ready for, you know, get ready for a new local scene, or get ready for something where they don't want to show publicly their deck or anything like that. You got the sauce, you might want to come to this single player area to test with yourself. You can make a multiplayer room, you can make it hidden so that way you can have it specifically with certain people. I'm going to just go into single player. We've got Xerath on one side, Nanaclear on the other side. You've got a bunch of buttons here. It might be a little overwhelming at first, but I promise, super fucking easy. Yeah, exit the game. Pretty easy. You want me to show? I'm just kidding. Restart. It resets you. Boom. You know, reset. Crazy. Toolbox. In this toolbox, we've got energy markers, right? Generic marker. Oh, okay. Persona shield because I've got the persona shield thing, and then my Xerath token because I'm playing Xerath. You can look over here at player 2. They've got plant tokens, persona shields, and marker as well. Trigger count, you can see in public zones where stuff is, right? Pretty cool, super awesome. And it tells you your own stats and then your opponent's stats. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I should have 7-4, and there's one in my hand. So it updates pretty frequently, yeah? So we're going to go ahead and auto boost, manual boost. I like manual boost more, genuinely, because then it's like more... It's easier. You'll see. So what we're going to do, we're going to have Xerath go first and Nanaclear go second. So we're going to go ahead and do... This is genuinely a really good starting hand for Nanaclear, but we're going to go ahead, right-click, bot deck. Since they're going second, they're going to have extra energy, so just the one. Perfect. What a great thing. Right-click the deck, shuffle. Now we're looking over here. What do we want to get rid of? This. Wouldn't mind having that. Wouldn't mind having this. I'll probably just keep it like this because this will help me rush in the early game. Double click, draw twice. Right click, shuffle, just to be extra safe. Make sure it's shuffled. And we're going to go ahead and ride phase. It draws for you, it stands for you, and if you're going second, it energy charges for you. It's quite lovely, genuinely. I genuinely really like this. So we're going to go ahead and ditch to ride, drag and drop, and it puts our grade 1. We're going to go ahead and, right click, view soul, soul blast 1, and then search, because we're doing the grade 1's ability. There's no chat in this like there is in CFA, so genuinely I think one of the more important things if you're playing it like this is you want to be in a call with someone that you're playing with. I do think that's kind of a minus over CFA because CFA you could just hop in a random lobby with a random ass person. To each their own though. We're going to go ahead and grab out the 3 that we're looking for and then right click to make our deck go away, right click shuffle, and then I think that this right here is the zone, but it doesn't like tell you what the zones are unless you kind of like put something there, but it doesn't really tell you. So nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and put all 3 of them there, shuffle because I don't remember if I shuffled, and then I'm going to use my Moonlight. We're going to go ahead and put it up here in this like actively going on zone, or you can put it on the Guardian Circle because we're now in main phase. And look, easy phases to change. Oh, wait, I got to go back to my ride phase. I forgot to finish doing this. Right. Go ahead and do that. What does it do? Top 5 cards of your deck. Choose one of them and reveal it. If you did not reveal a card, shuffle the deck, draw. If you revealed a card, perform one of the following. If it's a grade less than or equal to Vanguard, call it. If it's Crimson Moon, put it to hand. That's right. So we're going to go ahead and view 5. You don't even have to type. Look, we're going to go ahead and grab this Crimson Moon. And then right click, shuffle. This goes to drop, and this goes to hand. Whoops, goes to hand. We're done with our turn, so we're going to go ahead and end turn. Click once more. I think it's click once more, and it passes it over to your opponent. So if you've got 2 people playing, they'll go ahead and start their turn. They gain control of that, right? So we're going to go ahead, but since we're in single player, you can see it's very, randomized what we'll do. So we'll go ahead and discard that to ride our grade 1. Going second, we draw. And then we don't have any other grade 1 things to do, so we're going to go ahead and main phase. This is when wrote upon. Yeah, that's wrote upon. Go to battle phase. We're going to go ahead and double click, and it's going to be swinging 8k here. One of my favorite things about this, and I'm not going to... I don't think I need... Yeah, I don't need extra, like counterblast right now, this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and guard with this. You'll see it automatically shows you your number on screen. It's super fucking convenient. Go ahead and click and drop into the drive check area. One of the bigger flaws is that like you have to get used to this being your drive check / damage check area. But then when you're done, double click, it goes to your hand. Double click, it goes to where it's supposed to go. So you see that effect trigger immediately is in my soul. And if it, was a different one that doesn't go to your soul, it would go here to your drop zone. Super pleasant. Love that shit. Makes me happy. End my turn. You can see again, it auto-generated 3 for me. Maybe I could have discarded this Brave Shooter, but who gives a shit? I'm going to go ahead, stand, draw, ride, it's my turn, right? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and ditch that to ride the grade 2 because I'm going to call this bad boy. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and play the Crimson Moonlight to view top 5. Sorry, every time I want to go and, dude, perfect. Go ahead, grab another one, shuffle. That goes to drop zone. I'm going to call this and then use its on place ability, which is just reveal. I think if you right click, you can reveal to your opponent that it's there. Yeah. Whoops, I did not mean to put it to my soul. But the good thing is you can just kind of click and drag shit everywhere. So I've revealed what's on my ride deck, and this will give me the thing. Oh, well, how do I get it? On CFA, you just shift click, right? On this, you click toolbox and drag and drop. Or I think you can just double click. No, you can't. You can right click and put it to soul. But that's all in my main phase. That's all in my main phase. So now we're going to go ahead and go battle phase. We're going to 10k at your Vanguard. I know there's a way to ping to be like, oh yeah, stinky. We're gonna go ahead and use this to protection twin cast. You'll see it recognizes the 10,000 power. Make this a 1 to pass. We're gonna drive check, no triggers, so twin cast goes to drop. I think I should have just here. Let's see. Double click, yeah, it goes away. Double click, it goes to my hand. Perfect. We're going to go ahead, 8k at your Vanguard. We're going to go ahead and take that damage. Boom, 10k. You can go ahead, right click, power plus 10k, and then put this to your damage zone, or you could have double clicked it and it goes automatically. Super nice, super smooth, very fluid. I like this. End turn, you can see I've got the 3 energy. Pass turn, ride. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and ditch this bad bitch to ride this. We're going to go ahead and use his ability, see Rumbles, to -3 and draw. And then we're going to go view soul. We're going to call this bad bitch out and right click to soul 1. And you can go ahead and check. It's a front trigger. Tragedy. The tragedy of life, as it were. Call her, what's her name? Fildea. That's a good name. To soul blast 1, check top 7. Soul blast 1, top 7, because I've got a Vanguard with Paradise. For a Nana Clear or a Bloom in Paradise. I'm only doing it because I want this card on my field anyway. So it's not that I would be too particularly happy with either of them, but I wouldn't be unhappy with either of them. We're going to go ahead. Oh, this again in main phase. That's something I'll get used to with time. Battle phase, we're going to swing 10k at Vanguard. I'm going to start wanting damage, so I'm just going to take this first one. Boom. Heal trigger, power to my Vanguard. Plus 10k. Just take it. And then we're going to swing 18 at rear guard because we know it's going to hit the rear guard. You know, silly stuff to say that out loud. Like, well, fucking duh. You might want to do more damage, but I'm going second, so I'd rather just leave them at 1, so that way they only have 1 counterblast to work with. Whoops. I accidentally double-clicked to draw instead of drag and drop into the thing, but oh well. There go my rear guard. Nope, not draft. Not that. End turn. Go ahead. Cool. So we're looking at this. We've got the Crimson Moon in hand. We've got this. We're going to go ahead and ditch that to ride Zareth, and then we're going to use the grade 2's ability. I forgot what she does. When wrote upon, search your deck for a Grand Magic or Crimson Moon, put it to your drop zone, and then I can play 2 orders per turn. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and search. And one thing I really do love about the search button is it just like lines it all up for you, so you know exactly what's in there. I'm going to go ahead and grab a Grand Magic, put it out there, shuffle. And then I can play 2 this turn, so we're going to start by playing the Crimson Moon, top 5, hope for something good. Here we go, we got something good. Realistically, I should have used my Vanguard's ability. Well, no, I'm not going to bother using her on place. So we're going to go, oh, I forgot to use Voxel. Oh well, we're going to use Voxel this turn and draw a card. And then we're going to go ahead and use Vanguard's ability, double click to do that. Toolbox, we're going to call a Zareth Phantome. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, the first one is not. Okay, cool. So now we're good, we're ready. We're going to go ahead and view, and we're going to play this. And I'm just going to put it up here. I think this is the bind zone here. Yeah, bind. Oh yeah, that's how you can check. You can put that there and see gauge zone, put that there. View, trigger, put that there. View orders. Cool. So it is very much so. We're going to go ahead and put that here in our bind zone for the cost of a Soul Blast 1 to give plus 5k to our front row as well as this little Greeper. So you've got now 18k, and we should be in battle phase now. We're going to go ahead and swing 18k at Vanguard. You'll see if you have auto boost on, it just kind of does that. If you go manual boost, you go ahead and do that. Manual boost makes it a little harder, but we're going 18k at their 10. We're going to go ahead and make that a 1 to pass just because I'm a nice guy. I'm lying. Go ahead. No trigger. Perfect. Ditch that. So we're going to go ahead and swing 18. No guard. Drive check 1. Drive check 2. Critical. We're going to power. Crit plus. Power plus 10k. Take 2. 1. Power plus 10. 2. Power plus 10. So now they can't hit me, and I'm at 3 damage. Holy shit. Nana clear lock, right? Swing here at the rear guard. I actually kind of want this rear guard alive because of her genuinely really good ability, but you know, I would rather just let it fucking go. So pass turn, and you'll see, you know, we're in a good spot. But it gives you all the information you genuinely need in the moment. So we're gonna ditch to ride. Whoops. To ride, we're gonna use the grade 2's ability to draw. Looking at this, I think we've got her. You're gonna have power. Well, we're not yet. Is it when you have 3 or more rear guards with? Okay, cool. In that case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna call you. You're gonna have power plus 5. Actually, let's keep that in hand because then we can just call this bad boy. Use his ability top 7. Perfect. And then we can do this and then gain a double ability off of our order, or we can call the Harvest Elf and gain more draw. I think genuinely right now that is what we need, so we're gonna go ahead and put that back, shuffle the deck twice just because I'm always nervous. You've got power plus 5k. We're now in bloom. We're blooming. And then we're gonna go ahead, call Weaslin, and then play this order. This is the order zone. Play the order to give him a power plus 5k. You are also going to have power plus 5k because of your ability. And then this is going to go to drop zone. Now we're going to do the turn. We're going to swing, or whoops. We're going to swing 15. I've got the soul for it, so we're going to go ahead and power plus 10k for this battle. 25. We're going to guard 26 or 28. Goes away. 13, 26 using ability. Stand. It doesn't supposed to keep the 10k, but there's no like until end of battle because it's very fluid the way that it works. That being said, it'll gain a crit. Nice stuff. 26 Twipple Dwive. We're just gonna no guard this. 1, 2, 3. Front trigger. Cool. So we can go ahead. You can do front power, but like since the way that we're in right now, it would only give the power to my Vanguard, so I just have to do it automatically or manually, excuse me, which is fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a damage. Front trigger, front power, boom. Cool. So then we're gonna go ahead and swing 35. Power plus 10, 45, and then I have to use my token, so I'm thinking this number is actually going to be smaller. Why didn't I swing with this first? Whoops. We're going to go ahead and take that back for now. But we're going to swing like this, use her ability to give him another power plus 5k. So we're swinging 33. We're going to go ahead and use the token and intercept with this, which will put me up at 38. There's no way to use this because it just like gives it power plus 10k. So there's no way for it to go on here, but ta-da, we guarded. This is gonna end of turn, right? Yeah, retired end of turn. We're gonna swing 50k, 2 damage. This one kind of sucks, but it's either PG or take it. Low key, I kind of want the damage, so I'm gonna take OT. Whoops. So, excuse me. This comes to my hand because I hit OT, and the OT removes itself from game, and then second damage, and then course power plus 100 million. Boom. Cool. We're in a nice spot for that. So then, end of turn, the end of battle ability goes off first. Draw. And then this goes to soul. Supposed to right click it and then just put to soul. My bad. And then draw, and then this retires itself. End of turn abilities all go off. Crazy shit. I forgot that I could use her Energy Blast ability. Oh well. Boo-hoo. Persona Ride. We're going to go ahead and just remember to give everything plus 10k for, you know, abilities this turn. We're going to go ahead and counter blast 1 to make a token. Go to toolbox, call token. Token will not gain power from that. What do I got in here? Grand. Oh, I'm seeing the current problem. So we're going to go ahead and double click this. Actually, before I do, I'm going to Energy Blast 9 to draw 1. Twin cast. Perfect. Then we're going to rest it, view, and then we're going to call you. Because now I get to counterblast 1, check top 3. View 3, 1 to hand, 1 to drop, which we want this, so that's going to go to drop, and then we're going to go ahead and what's in my drop zone? So 10. I was thinking about doing my thing, so we've got top 2 again, sorry. I think I'll go ahead and call Signa. Well, it goes to my hand, but I'm going to end up calling it, and then bot deck, shuffle. Whoops. We're no longer in ride phase. You're supposed to have plus 10k. You're supposed to have plus 10k. This is placed on rearguard circle, so I'm going to look at the top 3 cards yet again. Get rid of Philander because I want those still in my deck so that I can have them. Hello, cat. You guys might have seen her going around. And then we're going to go ahead and go here. Play this order with the cost of a Soul Blast to plus 5k to all of my units. Quite lovely, quite lovely. And then I think we're just going to go battle phase. There's not much else I can do. Every time that my grade 3 or greater Zareth attacks, she'll gain plus 5, so I'm just going to go ahead and give her 35. We're going to swing 18. Not boosting, so it's just 18 at your Vanguard. I think we'll make that a 1 to pass. Drive check, no trigger. It happens, right? Cool. So then that goes away. I just retired my Vanguard. What the hell am I doing? God, I'm tired. Sorry. That goes away. And then we're going to swing 28k. As you guys can see, this is genuinely, like, I really do love this. This is making me very happy. This is plus 10k shield. Shield plus 5 for its own ability. So 43k, hit 2. Drive check, crit. We're going to spread it. Power, well, not spread it, but just like power crit, yeah. Then we're going to swing 33. And Nanaclear's not wanting to take the 2 damage. So we will PG. Discarding. Oh, that technically gets removed from game, which is the bottom one. And then we're going to swing 35. We'll just take that. Boom, heal trigger. But, oh, it does go off. Cool. So plus 10k, and then... Oh, those are the same. Got it. I'm just going to heal whatever. Cool. Mana Clear's goated when it comes to heals. So end, if we had any end phase abilities, you know, Persona Ride, draw. We're just going to finish out this game super quick because super quick as I go on. It's been super fun, genuinely. -3 to top 5. I really do love the way that this works so far. It has made me very unironically happy. I've Persona ridden, so I can... Or an order card. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and grab you. And then shuffle. Use his ability to Energy Blast 3 because I Persona rode to view. And then call you. And then we're going to use her ability. Nope. Right click and to soul to be able to use both portions of Saidmil Falcha. Then we're going to go ahead order view yet again. I'm going to call out Weaslin. Oh, my Vanguard was placed, so plus that. My bad. To call Weaslin, give Weaslin plus 5k off of being called, and then he'll also gain. Or do I have to choose two different ones? Choose a regard. Does it matter which way that I do them? Let me read her ability. Form 2 instead. Okay, so you get to choose which one, that's for sure. So then you're going to have plus 15 because Persona Ride, and then plus his own 5. And then you're going to have plus 10k for Persona Ride. You're going to have plus 5k for your own ability. We're going to call you here. So Felcha goes away. And then we're going to go battle phase. Swing for a nice 38k. I think I'm just going to take this first one. Boom. Damage check. No trigger. Swing 36k. We've got good fat PG here. Discarding that. Check 1, check 2, check 3. Boom. Dry as hell. And then... Oh, whoops. Counterblast 1 to stand. I'm very forgetful. Whoopsies. So we're going to swing yet again 38k. This time we're going to go ahead and actually guard because I don't want to die. Boom, boom, 43. And then because Nanaclear is smart and wanting to leave them with as little damage as possible, we're going to go ahead and swing 28k here at Fontgen. And when your other unit is attacked, we're going to go ahead and give it plus 10k. That brings it to that, and then that'll make it 35 to put that there. Then end of turn, put to soul and draw, and then I guess I didn't use her ability, but I would have given it to that, so that would have made it a little bit bigger. We'll just go ahead and toss that bitch on there to make it happen. Yeah, cool. So then end of turn, all goes off. Now it's my turn again. Persona Ride. We're going to go ahead and start by giving her 10k because she's not going anywhere. We're going to use this magic to call out... Does it just have to be non-sentinel unit from drop zone, call it to regard circle? Cool. I'm going to go ahead and call Ranker Spear Trooper, and then we're going to trade their positions. I'm going to call out Philander, top 5. Damn, that sucks, but we'll get rid of that. Shuffle. And then we're going to use Vanguard's ability to get out a Zareth token. Perfect. So these guys are going to have plus 10k, plus 10k. And then we're going to go ahead and do two things. One, we're going to start by playing this card, which will give my phantom units plus 5k. I've got 3 or more, so it'll be plus 10k. So here's plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. And then we're going to go ahead and use my phantom skill to, is it just no cost? Well, the cost is binding them. Bind 1, 2, 3, and we're going to try and win. So bot deck 1, bot deck 2, and bot deck a 3rd. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then because we've got 6 here, we're going to go ahead and power plus 15, power plus 15. And then you're going to gain plus 10k for the 2 attacks here. And then do I still have 10 here? Drop 9. Boo-hoo, right? I guess Philander's just not going to be beneficial this turn. So, oh well, it happens. We're going to swing 23 at Vanguard, 1 drive. And we're going to go ahead and, whoops, make myself a 4k. Son of a bitch. So that's one of the kind of silly things is like sometimes you just do goofy shit. 28, 33, make it a 2 to pass. Whoops. Check heal trigger. I will heal 1. We're gonna go ahead and heal you and then power plus 10k to Vanguard because yeah. 43k, we're gonna PG discarding harvest. Twin drive, check 1, check 2. Heal trigger again. I am gonna heal a second time. I said fast, guys. What the hell? We're gonna go ahead and give you plus 10k. We're gonna swing for 58k, and we're gonna take that one. Damage check, And we're going to swing for 68, and we're going to take that one damage check. Holy shit. What the fuck? End my turn. Pass turn, genuinely. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and Persona Ride. Jesus Christ. What an interesting game. Just healed down to fucking 2. I mean, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and Energy Blast 3 to check top 5, to call a card, or grab the order. We're going to go ahead and grab the order. And then because I'm grabbing the order, right? Or Sade Milfalcha. When revealed from deck, by the ability of your Paradise, reveal it and draw. We're going to, whoops, what the fuck do you mean? That doesn't go there. That goes to my hand, asshole. Sorry. And draw. Perfect. Then we're going to go ahead and call this bad boy. Because I called it, I'm going to get a... Oh, right. Toolbox, player 2. Because it's very... I gave myself a plant. I don't care. It's a plant token now. We're going to call you. And then... I genuinely need more power than anything. How much soul I got? 5. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to call you, put you to soul, and then play this, and then do 2 things. One, we're going to call you, and 2, we're going to give you plus 5k. Then you're going to have plus 5k, and then we're going to go battle phase. You're going to have plus 10k for Persona, and you're going to have plus 10k for Persona, so we're going to swing. I'm not in battle phase yet. We're going to swing, and then power, plus 10k, soul blast 1. I'm going to end up soul blasting 3 this turn, so there goes all 3, because I had 5 in soul. Yeah, I had 5 in soul, so there goes all 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to give you plus 10k, because you're going to have it, that's for certain. 43, we're going to... Whoops, those are in my hand for my drive checks. That's another thing. If you do forget to add it, it will just kind of chill there on field. We're going to go ahead and take this. Damage check. Planar prevent dragon. Cool. Swing for a nice 36. I don't have a PG, which is important to note. So here's 23. We're going to make it 33. 48. So that would make 46, 48. 2 to pass. Yeah, 2 to pass. Check 1, check 2, check 3. Heal trigger. And also, of course, I'm sorry. I need to stop forgetting to do things. We're going to go ahead and give the power here because doi, and then we're going to heal 1. Those go to hand, those go to drop. Then we're going to swing for 53k 2 damage. Of course, we're at 12 cards left in deck, but there's not a lot to guard with. So I can go, this would be, and of course you can check your numbers if you're uncertain of your math. 58 to guard, and then swing 38. I will go ahead and take this plus 10k. And then it's end of turn. There's nothing they can draw off of. Yeah. So then it's my turn again. We're going to go ahead and Persona Ride. Getting real thin on deck right now. But the good news is we don't have to be pain and suffering. We don't have to do bad stuff. So what I can do, instead of swinging with triple drive, I probably should though, we'll go ahead and do that to call a Zereth token. I'm going to use this to call, is that forced? Yeah, it's forced. I'm going to not bother actually. What I'll do instead is I'll do this one to give a unit plus 5k, power plus 5. Then you're going to have plus 10 for Persona, plus 10 for Persona, plus 10 for Persona. And then I'm going to go ahead and play this by binding it and soul blasting. Whoops. Boom. To give, you'll get power 10, power 10, power 10, power 10. And then I know I've got more than 10 now, so you'll have power 10. I've got 7 here, so you'll get 35. So here's 30. 5. Jeez. I'm going to swing twice with my Vanguard, so there's that. Yeah, and then I think that's our numbers. So we're going to go ahead and go battle phase, swing 28k with a single drive check. So here is the plant token on our van. Oh, that's so goofy. Here is the plant token, which is 10. So 23, 28, 1 to pass. Check heal trigger. I should have just taken it, yeah? So unfortunately I do heal. We're going to go ahead and give the power 10k here. Go ahead and take a damage, buddy. Oof. 43 twin drive. You got this big ass number. Can we hard guard this? It'd be zoop, zoop, zoop. Yeah, it'd be a 1 to pass. Plus 5k, 1 to pass. Oh, front trigger. Cool. So here's plus 10k. Here's plus 10k, and here's plus 10k more. So that's gonna be game unless they hit over trigger. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna pretend they didn't hit over trigger. Fuck that kid. Jesus, that took so long. I feel bad doing that, but you can look, right? So it's genuinely a really nice and then click restart. Boom. You're reset now. It is so genuinely and you can save your replays. A nice, you know, little thing for how to play. You got your replays, tutorial, custom cards that you can add in, and the about. I think the about section has like how to. Yeah, they've got their Discord. Thanks for playing. We're awesome. Made by this guy, Adam Krutchkow. Good for him. I'm proud of him. Special thanks to translators. Feel free to join in the Discord to update news, bug reports. I'll be in the Discord personally. It'll be a fun place to go. But you know, how do I feel about this? Genuinely, I love it. It makes me very happy. It's a great little tool. I think CFA gets a little stale with its just same thing. You know, it's a little boring. It's not like an actual card fight, and that's what gets me. And I feel mean saying that. I do. I love CFA. It is the GOAT. It's been around for so fucking long, and I love CFA. I really do. I'll probably keep using CFA for premium if premium was a format ever. That makes me sad. 07's in chat. But this Cardfight Connect has been very enjoyable. I like being able to test in here, and I want to get my friend Joe in here, see if we can do some battles, maybe at least a battle, see how it plays. You know, 1v1, obviously. Son of a bitch, I'm smart. But genuinely, I think it's a great little thing. So I would encourage you to check it out. You know, play it for yourself. Like I said, the deck builder is probably like the hardest to navigate out of everything. But like if you know your card names, you have no problem with this deck builder. So it's super fun, super enjoyable, super nice. I would highly recommend checking out Green Spiny. Let's make sure it's Green Spiny. Yes, Green Spiny. Milk Foam, the artist of the Gridora art that you saw at the very start, as well as me, because you can always check me out. I draw on my Twitter every now and again, Rowan Bowen, whenever I get bored enough or upset enough with my own personal life that I actually draw. It sounds really silly to say, and I'm going to just drop a little deuce on the ending of this video. My personal life has been getting really hectic, and it makes it hard to, you know, want to play Cardfight Vanguard, or you know, makes it hard to enjoy my life, and it's irritating me. So I'm gonna try and get into this again, because content creation, since I was 11 actually, content creation has been a part of my life. I had a YouTube channel with my brother and my friend, and we made silly little skits. I enjoyed myself very much. So I think that's gonna be it for the overall video. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment them. I'm open to discussion always. I always block people who just piss me off because they're being assholes. But, you know, if someone has valid criticism, I will absolutely open that discussion. That being said, thank you all so much for coming out and watching the video. I'm sorry that it's getting closer to 40 minutes long, but, you know, that game, even though I had it against myself, it was fucking crazy. That was awesome. You know, like, comment, subscribe, come back around. I'll try my best to come back around too, I promise. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, especially if you stayed around to the end of the video. Take care.